Welcome. We believe that listening is the most natural way to learn a foreign language. On this channel we will publish conversations between two people each time on a different topic so that you can improve your English without boring grammatical rules. In order for the brain to absorb the language as much as possible and to automatically think and speak in English, it is recommended to listen to each episode several times at a distance of days. If you find these podcasts useful, we would be grateful if you would subscribe to the channel and like. Enjoy.
Okay, ready to dive in. Today
Yeah.
we're going deep into the world of cacao.
Oh, interesting.
But not just any cacao.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking 100% pure cacao.
Okay.
The real deal.
Right.
The OG superfood, you know.
I like it.
We found this excerpt,
Yeah.
and it's from like an Italian health and wellness resource.
Interesting.
And honestly, it's a
Yeah.
lot more fascinating than I thought it would be when we first got it.
Really?
Yeah. So get ready to discover the truth about cacao
Okay.
and why it just might deserve a spot in your pantry.
I'm ready.
This source is calling 100% pure cacao a superfood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always a little wary of that term,
I get that.
but I'm open to hearing the argument, you
Yeah.
know? So what makes this stuff so special?
Well, it's not all hype.
Okay.
The source really breaks down all the nutritional benefits of cacao.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that really stood out to me was the antioxidants.
Okay, so antioxidants.
Yeah, we're talking flavonoids and polyphenols,
Right,
and not just any flavonoids,
right.
but specific types that are really potent.
Okay, so we know antioxidants are good for us,
Right.
but what's so special about the ones in cacao?
Think of antioxidants as like
Yeah.
tiny warriors, right?
Mm.
That are fighting off these free radicals that can really damage your cells.
Okay.
The flavonoids in cacao, especially epicatechin. Yeah, epicatechin is like an elite soldier in this fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can really protect your cells
Oh, wow.
from damage, and that can slow down aging and even help prevent chronic diseases.
So it's not just about quantity then.
Right.
It's about quality, too.
Exactly.
Those epicatechins sound pretty powerful,
They are.
but it doesn't stop there, right?
Yeah.
The source mentioned all sorts of minerals, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Cacao is packed with essential minerals
Like what?
like magnesium, iron, and zinc.
Okay.
And we're not talking trace amounts or anything.
Right.
You know how important magnesium is
Oh, absolutely.
for everything, right? Muscle recovery, sleep quality.
Yeah, for sure.
Cacao's full of it.
Wow.
And if you have trouble getting enough iron for energy or zinc to keep your immune system strong, cacao can really help with that.
Okay, I'm starting to see why they call it a superfood then.
Right.
You know, I'm always trying to find snacks
Yeah.
to help with those afternoon cravings.
Yeah, for sure.
And the source mentioned fiber, which is always a good sign for me.
Exactly. Fiber in cacao not only helps with digestion, but it also makes you feel full and satisfied.
Okay.
So that's great if you're trying to manage your appetite and avoid those energy crashes.
Yeah, those are bad.
Oh, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting this source also mentions something called theobromine,
Yes. Theobromine.
which is kind of like caffeine, but gentler.
Exactly.
So what's the difference?
Well, they're both stimulants,
Mm.
but theobromine has this sort of gentler, more sustained effect.
Yeah.
It can give you a boost of energy,
Right.
improve your focus, even lift your mood.
So like a more balanced energy boost without the jitters.
Exactly.
That sounds pretty amazing.
It's pretty great.
So we've got this theobromine, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
But the source goes even deeper, and it claims that cacao can help with some very specific health issues,
Mm-hmm.
like heart health, mental well-being, even cognitive function.
Right.
It all sounds impressive, but where do we even start?
Let's start with cardiovascular health.
Okay.
The source talks about studies that show cacao's unique blend of antioxidants and flavonols
Right.
can really positively impact blood pressure,
Wow.
cholesterol levels,
Wow.
and even the health of your blood vessels.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Heart health is so important, and it's great to hear that cacao could play a part.
Right.
But I'm sure you'd agree that it's not like a magic cure, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, good.
A healthy heart really needs a holistic approach.
Right.
Balanced diet, regular exercise,
Mhm.
stress management.
For sure.
Cacao can be a great addition to all of that. But it's not a replacement
Right.
for those other essential things.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The source also suggests that cacao can have a big impact on your mood.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about this endorphin thing?
You know that feeling you get after a good workout?
Yeah.
That kind of euphoria?
Yeah.
That's endorphins.
Okay.
They're natural mood boosters, you know? and painkillers.
Right.
And cacao can actually stimulate their release.
Really?
It's like a little reward for your taste buds and your brain.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Hmm.
So if I'm reading this right,
Yeah.
it might even help with brain power.
Yeah, that's right.
The source mentions some cognitive benefits.
Right. There's some really cool research out there
Okay.
suggesting that cacao consumption might help with cognitive function,
Like what specifically?
particularly with things like memory and concentration.
Oh, wow.
The flavanols seem to play a big role here,
Okay.
maybe by improving blood flow to the brain and even stimulating the growth of new brain cells.
That's incredible.
It's still early in terms of research,
Yeah.
but the possibilities are really exciting.
So we've got antioxidants protecting our cells,
Mm-hmm.
maybe boosting our mood and brain power,
Right.
and maybe even helping our heart.
Yeah.
I'm almost convinced, but let's get practical here.
Okay.
How do we actually enjoy this 100% pure cacao?
Well, you could just chomp on a cacao bean, right?
I don't know about that,
I mean, you could.
but maybe there's a better way.
Yeah, the source has some good suggestions.
Okay, like what?
You can add it to yogurt or smoothies,
Oh, that's good.
or use it in baking,
Okay.
or just mix it with some hot water for a nice drink.
Like a hot chocolate,
Sort of. You're
without all the sugar.
Exactly. But fair warning,
Okay.
pure cacao has a very strong, intense,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of bitter flavor.
Okay.
So you might have to experiment a bit
Got it.
to find what you like best.
I'm definitely intrigued. Yeah, but before I go buy like a whole truckload of cacao, let's talk moderation.
Yes, moderation is key.
Okay.
Cacao is super nutritious,
Right.
but it is also calorie dense.
Okay.
So just be mindful of your portion sizes.
Think of it more as a supplement
Yeah,
than like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of being mindful,
Yeah,
are there any times when someone should just avoid cacao altogether?
that's a great question
Yeah.
and an important one.
Okay.
Because of the caffeine and theobromine,
Hmm.
if you have high blood pressure, insomnia, or if you're pregnant,
Yeah.
you should be careful
Okay.
and talk to your doctor before adding cacao to your diet.
So, as always, listen to your body
Right.
and your doctor.
Yes,
But for a lot of us, it
Mhm.
sounds like 100% pure cacao could be a great addition
I think so,
to a healthy lifestyle.
for sure.
One thing I found really interesting
Yeah.
was the source's focus on choosing pure, unprocessed cacao. If you want the full benefits,
Exactly.
it's a good reminder that not all cacao is created equal.
That's a great point.
So ditch that sugary processed stuff
Mm-hmm.
and go for the real deal.
Yes.
I think we covered a lot of ground today.
I think so too.
We learned that 100% pure cacao is full of amazing antioxidants,
Right.
essential minerals,
Mm-hmm.
and mood-boosting compounds.
It's pretty incredible.
It could be the key to a healthier heart,
Yeah,
a happier brain,
for sure.
and maybe even a more vibrant life.
I like that.
Before we wrap up, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
cacao has this long history, right?
Right.
Going back thousands of years.
Thousands.
And it was really important
Yeah.
in ancient civilization
It was huge.
and their rituals.
So
Can
interesting.
you tell me more about that?
Well, cacao is considered sacred
Really?
by many cultures,
Wow.
especially in Mesoamerica.
Okay.
The Mayans and the Aztecs,
Yeah.
they believed it was a gift from the gods.
Wow.
They used it in religious ceremonies. Mm-hmm.
as currency,
Really?
even as medicine.
That's amazing.
It was a symbol of wealth,
Wow.
power, and even fertility.
So it wasn't just a food.
No,
Hmm.
it was a huge part of their culture and daily life.
It's amazing to think that something so delicious
Yeah.
could also be so important
Right.
historically and
Yeah.
culturally.
It's really fast.
I'm going to have to do some more research.
You should. It's a rabbit hole,
I bet.
but a delicious one.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
We'll see you next time
See you then.
for another exploration into the world of knowledge.
Sounds good.